Hello, divine creations, divine marvels, children of God. Thank you so very much for joining in. I got a comment that really, and to anyone who's new to this channel, a special welcome and a welcome back to my regular viewers. So I got a comment that really touched my heart, and I'm sorry I didn't respond so quickly. Oh, where is it? This person said, I am an evil person with bad thoughts. How can I stop this before I harm myself? So first of all, just my heart is with you. Hey, Luna. My heart is with you. I've struggled with negative thoughts for quite some time. It's taken me to the brink of suicide. So I just plead and beg you to not harm yourself. There really is help, and there really is a solution. And so this is going to be a series of videos on what's worked for me. I wish I could say this is the answer. And there are a lot of people out there who will tell you that. They'll say, this is the answer. My understanding of the truth is that there are universal truths, yet each of us kind of finds our own way. That it's the path. The path has some individuality to it. So first and foremost, the most powerful thing I found for dealing with negative thoughts is the Jesus prayer. And this comes from the Eastern Orthodox tradition. Interestingly enough, the oldest Christian denomination in the world, like the earliest and that still exists Christian denomination. And the prayer is very simple. Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on me. Or Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, have mercy on me, a sinner. The key to this prayer is to pray it over and over and over and over and over and over. Eastern Orthodox monks and nuns, they seek to do it continuously, and they get to the point where they can even do it while they're sleeping. That's not my goal, and I don't know that I'll ever get there. I'm not a monk or nun, and that has been deeply, profoundly transformative for me. And I've tried a lot of different things. And this is going to be a little series on dealing with negative thoughts. And so that is the first one. And let's see. Yeah, I have some prayer beads right here. It can be really helpful to have some prayer beads or a rosary or something to count on and just do it over and over and over. I currently do it about 2,000 times a day on beads, and then I do it informally throughout the day. But at first, to break through, you just have to do it, like for an hour or two. Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on me, Lord Jesus, and just plead. And you can read a little bit more about it in the Eastern Orthodox tradition. Is it the Kyrie Eleison prayer? I'm not familiar with that. Let me take a look. God bless the internet. Lord have mercy. Not quite, but it's very related. The Kyrie Eleison prayer is Lord have mercy. It's very related, and it's just slightly, and that's a beautiful prayer. That's a beautiful prayer as well. I've found calling on the name of Christ to be very powerful for me. Especially this person is dealing with some very intense evil, in my view, some very intense evil. That doesn't mean you are evil. We need to talk about that, this idea that you're an evil person. That's a complete lie. It's an absolute complete lie. I don't even know you. I don't have to know you to know that's a lie. Adolf Hitler wasn't an evil person. In my view, he was a person who was possessed by evil. Adolf Hitler was made in the image and likeness of God, as am I, as am you. However, as we do have this capacity to consciously or often unconsciously say yes to evil and literally be possessed and taken by it. So that's something else to talk about. But so that's the beginning. So please try the Jesus prayer. Let me know how it goes. And for me, ultimately, I've had a holistic approach. The Jesus prayer is the foundation of it. Then mindfulness throughout the day. Then the 12-step program, which is based on the teachings of Christ. And then some supplements and herbs, which help to balance my brain. I can't take mood stabilizers. I wish I could. And a specific journaling process. But I'm going to talk about each of these things. And so please let me know. And again, with the Jesus prayer, initially what I had to do is I just had to do it for hours until I broke through. If you do that prayer, you will break through. It may take 20 minutes. It may take an hour. It may take 2 hours. But it's like the evil has to relent. I don't claim to know how or why that works. I just know that it works. And since I've gotten really serious about it, there are times where I've tried everything else. I've tried journaling, I've tried prayer, I've tried exercise, I've tried talking to people. Nothing works. And I just lay down and do it for 30 minutes, for an hour, and the negative feelings and moods lift. So please give it a whirl. And then I think next time I'm going to talk about the paradigm. Like, what are negative thoughts? Where do they come from? Why do I have them? Because having a paradigm for what these thoughts are is very important. And to the beautiful soul who wrote this, they said that they're an evil person. No, that's really not the case. And having a workable, having a functional theology that gives meaning and understanding to what these thoughts are and what's going on, it's really, really helpful. So, and lastly, I think the last thing I'll say, I'm going to plant a seed, and I'll talk more about it later, is I found answers in Eastern Orthodox philosophy, not so much theology, to these questions about negative thoughts, about what to do with them. And I'm going to talk more about that, but I'm going to start with just dropping, there's a book called the Philokalia, which is a set of instructions for how to live the spiritual life. The thing is, a lot of religion and a lot of Christianity has just become a religion. Go to church, have the right thoughts, then you're done. Sorry, it's not what Jesus taught. That's not how life works. So these negative thoughts ultimately are a calling to a spiritual way of life. And for those of us who have a severe affliction, we're called to a spiritual way of life. And we can't just go to church on Sunday and pray every now and then. It's a vocation. And it's very intense. And once I surrendered to the fact that I have this vocation, life can get really good. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Start off with the Jesus prayer. Let me know how it goes. Yeah, Luna wrote, thinking I am evil is just yeah, well said, Luna. All right, dear ones, have a beautiful, beautiful day. Take care.